So let's talk about the new normal. I was having a conversation with someone close to me, and I was giving them counsel on the situation in their life. And what I noticed is that a lot of times, including myself, we make all these plans for our lives, and we never consult with God about who we are and what God has called us to do, or who God has called us to, come in covenant with, be friends with, all that stuff. So it's like, like I was telling them, it's like when you at the beach and you know how you grab a handful of sand, but no matter how tight you close your hand, the sand still slides out. That's how our life is. When these plans that we pick up for our life, come on now, and they are not of God's plan, it just slide right out our hands like the sand. No matter how tight you try to hold on to that relationship, no matter how tight you try to hold on to that job, no matter how tight you try to hold on to living in this neighborhood or living in this state, or being around these people, it just slides right out your hand like the sand. You see what I'm saying? That is an indication that what you are trying to do or what you're picking up to be your life, this is not God's plan for your life. We have to come into a mindset where we're accept a new normal. Come on now. I say a new normal. Catch them diamonds. We have to get used to that. We may not be with the person that we thought we was going to be with, or the friends that we thought we was going to, have. So it's a new normal that you're going to have to, embrace. I did a new normal, things that I'm doing right now is not the plans that I plan for myself, but I got used to the new normal of who God called me to be. So this is my living testimony as well, because we all make plans for our life and don't consult with God, because a lot of times we didn't know to, and that's fair. We didn't know to, but I'm going to speak that new normal in your life of embracing a new normal, because God has a different life for you, different things in mind for you. But I will tell you this right here, from a person who knew exactly what I wanted to do with my life, how I wanted to be. When I received God's plans for my life, I know it was so much better than my plans. You see what I'm saying? So much better. It's just that when we get rid of that selfishness about, just how we are in life, because you come into the world, we have this, self-centered ways about ourselves until we surrender to God and realize that our life don't belong to us. There are some of us that God, when he say, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb, that's real talk. Because think about how you may be that person, no matter what you do, God won't let you get out of his presence. It's like he's right there. No matter if you out there living in the world, God is right there. And it's only, you can only stay for so long. And you feel God pulling on you. You know God is pulling on you, because everybody else can do what they want to do, but you can't do that. And this is a real thing, because I live this life. But when you embrace what God has for you, it is a lot better than what you thought you had in mind. Because God knows all about you, because God created you. You see what I'm saying? Come on now, come on. And so I'm going to tell you this as well. So this how I knew it was real from God. Like I knew, like when God gave me the ultimatum, it was like, okay, you can live life the way you want to live life, pick your own career, hang around the people you want to hang around, whatever it is. But just know my blessings won't be with you. When I tell you, I know that is what I got from God. I knew it because he proved it in his actions. God said, I will keep you, but you will not live you won't have that abundant in life. See, some people really do get the bare minimum from God. That's only because you won't take that step further up with God. You're comfortable here because we want to live in our flesh. You see what I'm saying? So God let me know, I'll keep you, meaning the bare minimum. Yep, you shelter, you'll have, a job or stuff like that, food, but that's not the best that you can have. But just know that if you want to do it your way, you won't have my blessings and you won't have an abundant life. But when you receive me and the plans that I have for your life and who I actually called you to be, you're going to experience that floodgate of heaven. And I can tell you that when I chose God, I experienced that. And the favor was more potent than before. You see what I'm saying? but also the discipline. It's not just about the benefits, but also God disciplined me. You see what I'm saying? And there's a maturity that comes with it when you stay up under God's wings. Come on now, I'm preaching. But that's what God gave me. You can live the way you want to live, but you won't have my blessing. So a lot of people really stay stuck in that bare minimum from God. And some people comfortable with it. As long as they receive a few blessings here and there, they feel all right. But after so long, it's not enough. You see what I'm saying? Because you find yourself struggling in life. And you know that your life could be, more prosperous, and not just money-wise, but your mind, your environment, the people you're around. It could be better. But this is what happened when we want to just, live our way. So God said, you can do your own thing. Go ahead. But you won't have my blessings like that. So everything that you have, you're going to have to hold it together yourself. I knew when I heard that from God, I knew it was real because I lived it. I seen how I actually had to hold things together on my own, But like I say, a new normal, and is releasing your plans and to receive God's plans for your life. Catch them diamonds, y'all.